Hello everybody and welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. I'm starting a new series showcasing the Jungle Update, which is the newest update to the game. It's a free update and it includes a brand new region called Salto, as well as loads of other new features and quality of life improvements to the game. Frontier was kind enough to send me an early build for this update, so let's start a new run and see how it is. The new game, we're going to do the scenario of crash landing. Not going to change much there. The region, obviously, we're going to go with Salto, the tropical region covered with dense jungles, swamps, rivers, and hot beaches. The moon, we're going to go ahead and keep as default. It's the balance one. I kind of like that. Game difficulty, I'm going to go ahead and set that to easy just because I want to get a sense of what's new. I don't really want to be challenged too much. The seed is pizza inside. Of course, we're going to keep that. And then I'm also going to go ahead and change the game rules and include Eternal Bliss just to make things just a little bit easier for us. Let's go ahead and pick our survivors. We got Ember, Nova, Umair, and Vivian. I'm just looking at their stats here. We don't have much farming. Let's find someone that can farm, perhaps, or maybe heal. Let's see. We definitely need a farmer. Hugo can farm. Then we should go with Hugo. I think everything else is pretty good. Let's go ahead and start. Ember, Hugo, Nova, and Umair. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I tried to look it up and I couldn't really get a good answer. But here we go. We're crashing on the planet in the new region of Salto. And we have successfully landed. And debris is raining down upon us. Everyone is fleeing except for Hugo, who is in meltdown and crying. Oh my goodness. Everything's fallen down. Let's go ahead and pause and make sure that we can go ahead and get these folks doing some work. Ember, please go ahead and scavenge the landing pod for me. Nova, I'm going to have you go ahead and get the debris. Umair, go ahead and observe the giant grass. I think that'll come in handy, and it's very close. And Hugo, when you're done... Oh, we can't let you do anything. We need to wait for you to stop your meltdown. That's okay. It's understandable. You were just in a traumatic incident. Let's go ahead and get our shelter built. We don't have what we need, do we? Come on, Hugo. I need your help. This new map looks really nice. And there's one plant that I see so far that I'm not familiar with. It looks like a little yellow dandelion right there. Look at that thing. Glowing tree. Go ahead and tell us what it is, Hugo. That's just a regular rock? Okay. We've scavenged 58, scrap metal 26 of that. Look at this map though. Looks really good. I think we've got a pretty nice area. Are there any like mob spawns around us? Any nests? I don't see any. Which actually could end up being a problem, which means we might have to travel pretty far. Maybe one will spawn near us. Very gorgeous. Look at these big trees. Very cool, very cool. All right, how we doing here? Synthetic textiles, excellent. We've got 61 of them. And we've discovered giant grass. Go ahead and cut it. That'll give us some hay for the beds. No. Oh, we don't need anything. Oh, I forgot. Whoops. All right, let's go ahead and get a scrap metal shelter going up. A couple of them at least. I usually like to do like 4 of them back to back. I'll just do it like this. There we go. Just like a little garage or a barn. I guess I would probably call it a barn. Or just a shelter, I guess. Go ahead and get some sleeping spots made. We need 4 of them. And 4. My ear is already making the bed. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The shelter. And I think I hear a storm coming. Unless that was something else. Maybe it was a rock hitting the planet. Or it could have just been outside my window because it is storming right now. Okay, no, it was in the game. It was just rain. Okay. Go ahead and get that fern bush for us. We need the sticks. And let's go ahead and get a fire going. One of the priorities is going to be getting some cooked meals. And usually what I do is I have them cook the rations that removes a little bit of the negative effects of just eating rations. And then I make it so that the survivors cannot eat raw rations anymore. That way they are forced to cook them. I decided to name the weird glowing balls tree dandelion trees. Look at that. Because of the resemblance to the well-known plant. This tree has a delicate trunk and branches feeding nutrients into the spores at their ends. If handled properly, these spore clusters can be broken down and used to make medicines and maybe even tea. Cool. So we've got some unlocks there. Hugo is still scavenging. Nova is eating. Looks like she's going back to do some scavenging. We need to get some stockpiles. We'll do 2 there. I'm gonna do a 4 row here. And then on the other side, we'll do some shelving. I like to kind of have like foods and clothes, maybe weapons on one shelf, and then everything else can just go on the ground. You know, we just crash landed on a planet. We gotta be neat and tidy, right? Taking a look at skills here. You can't farm at all. But I'm looking for combat to see who can use this pulse rifle. Ember. Combat of 6. Please go ahead and take it. You are the keeper of the gun. Of the pulse rifle. Three folks are unarmed right now. Still raining. I can't talk right now. I'm assuming that's going to be a much more common thing on this map because it's a jungle. I am seeing in the top left we are in the wet season. So I would think it's kind of going to be like the opposite of the desert map, where instead of it being just very dry, it's going to be very wet. Hence, a wet season. All right, let's go ahead and make it so that they can no longer eat emergency rations that are not cooked. But let's go ahead and first make it so that they are making cooked emergency rations. And then we'll go ahead and change that because we don't want to make them starve. Go ahead and have them make 4 at a time. Always to have 4 on stock. Ember scavenging, a lot of transporting going on. We've got Umair. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cooking some rations there. We've got 3 of them going to sleep. And Ember is still scavenging. Why are you scavenging? Do you have like the night owl trait or something? No, I didn't see it. Maybe you're just trying to finish your task before you go to bed. That makes sense, but we're gonna force you to sleep. All right, and everyone's sleeping just as it becomes daylight. Of course, that's how that works. One thing that I would love to see is like, you know when you're playing The Sims, at least when I used to play The Sims, when everyone was asleep, it went into like a hyper time acceleration mode. That'd be awesome if this game can have that. Okay, let's go ahead and make it so that they can only eat cooked emergency rations. And we're gonna copy that restriction and paste it to everyone else. Trying to think what else we can go ahead and do here. We've got some, is that cloth blossom? I think that's cloth blossom. That's a really hard word to say really fast, so I slowed it down a bit. Cloth blossom. Oh, look at that. Set her at. Ooh. First camp. We put together a camp as quick as we could, considering the circumstances. We are not sleeping in the dirt. We have a roof over our heads and a fire to illuminate the dark, uncertain nights. And the most important, we have survived. To us, this feels like an achievement worth celebrating. Of course you can celebrate that you were alive on a a remote alien world. Alien to you. We need to go ahead and change some things here. I don't want raw food being stored on the ground or cooked food. For now, I think I'm okay with everything else being on the ground, but I am going to go ahead and make it so that we cannot put, maybe I should, no, we'll leave it for now. I don't want to be too picky about storage right now because we don't really have all that much. 2 folks are still unarmed. We do have a pistol on the shelf there. Do you have one already, Nova? You have combat of 6. Let's go ahead and give you the pistol. Why is unarmed still 2? Did you already... Oh, you already had a pistol, didn't you? I just told you to put your pistol down and take another pistol, didn't I? Alright, there we go. Now Hugo is the only one that's unarmed, but we don't have a 3rd pistol for him yet. So Hugo, if anything happens, you just run the other direction. I decided to call the dense grass... We don't really care about that, do we? It's just grass. We probably need to be thinking about a farm soon, or maybe getting some resources. So let's go ahead and collect some wood. Let's see, trees, tropical trees, cut. Maybe after Ember observes that squash-like plant, we'll go ahead and get some farms going. Everyone is successfully doing their thing right now. Yeah, you hit that spaceship with that hammer. Doing great. Bulky animal, what is that? I don't remember seeing that before, but I could just be misremembering. That might be one of the new animals in this update. Wait, what, Ember? You've got some intellect, so I'm gonna have you observe that bulky animal. Look at it, just eating, standing there. My ear, don't scare it away, thank you. And it's dark. We need some entertainment. Dartboard. Build it. Workbench. That's what I was looking for. Research desk. And we'll build a workbench anyway. Still a little low on wood, so we'll go ahead and use scrap metal for that one as well. Insufficient materials. We don't have enough metal alloys. So we need to scavenge some more because we cannot smelt anything yet. We need to research that. Well, my ear found comfort in Nova's words. That's excellent. Everyone's celebrating except for Hugo, who is getting some wood. Run, Hugo. New discovery. The patterns of the bulky animal look like the art of the Neon Noth. So I named it the Noth. Even the face of the animal resembles the famous artist. I'm not familiar with that artist, to be completely honest. Despite its sharp claws, this animal is a peaceful herbivore, which usually runs from danger. Judging from its size, it will probably be a good source of meat. I feel bad for it, but it's survival of the fittest. And Hugo's just gonna sit and not celebrate. Hugo is ravenously hungry, but just going to bed. Do we not have enough food? Sleep disturbed. Why did you want to build the... Ember, what is going on? Go to sleep. What is happening? Please go ahead and cook that for Hugo before he starves to death. And go back to sleep, I guess. Okay. Where is Ember? Ember! Come back! Oh. Are we sure she doesn't love being... No, it's dark. She doesn't like it. What? I thought maybe she liked being out in the dark or at night. No, she's just not sleeping for some reason. We probably should make some schedules soon. All right, we got some research now. Let's go ahead and figure out what we need first. I'm thinking we probably should do... we got metal refinement, camp management. The breakthroughs. Meat printing, that's a good one. Maybe electric first? Oh goodness, I always struggle with this part. I don't think we'll need tailoring. We don't have like winter coming yet. And we're still in the wet season, which is pretty long. We'll do metal refinement since we're pretty low on alloys. And then electricity is going to be next up on the list there. Then we'll do lightning rods just to give some protection. I would hate for someone to get struck by lightning. But it's only going to be third for our priority, apparently. Hugo is cooking a bunch of rations. That's excellent. Meyer is looking at squash. And we've got some dogs over here. We might get some doggos soon. At least they're close. They're very close. Is that corn? Or whatever it's called? I can't remember what it's called in this game. We'll know in a moment because Ember is gonna go observe it. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. You ever realize? Ever feel like that? That's what I was forgetting to do. I forgot to set tasks. And I don't want the simple priorities. I want to do the the complex ones. All right, let's see. I want to do the schedule first. So let's do sleep from midnight to 18. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Did I just do it backwards? They're going to sleep at noon. Okay, go to sleep at 2200 to 4 in the morning. We'll do 2300. Then we'll let them relax for 2 hours before, and then they can do anything in their mornings. That way they can feel like they have some kind of, I don't know, free will. But they don't. All right, now let's do the activities. Ember has healing of 3. Nova has 5. So Nova's going to be our primary healer. Followed by Ember. We've got... So hunting, we're going to need to do Ember, but we're not going to go ahead and change that because it's not too important. Harvest, we'll do Hugo as the primary. 4, 3, 4, we'll just go ahead and leave that as. Ranching, Hugo, you'll go ahead and do it. You're also interested in planting as well. Or farming, I should say. Cooking, that's going to be Umari. Crafting, 2 and 2, that's really not helpful there, but we'll go ahead and just assign that to you all. Tailoring, same thing. Assembling, it's going to be the same thing. Umaru is good at observing. And research. So you're going to be number 1 on research. And Ember is going to be number 2. And then delivering is going to be 3 across the board. I feel like I've already changed the way that I'm pronouncing Umair. Umair. I think that's what it is. Umair. We've got 2 folks that are idle, but we have discovered buttermelon, so that's excellent. Can you go ahead and do some salvaging? No? Oh, we're done with that. Let's go ahead and salvage this next one then. There we go. Thank you, Hugo. All right, let's go ahead and get some farming going on since we've got some buttermelons now, which are very, very nice. We've got some excellent farmland right here. 100% growth. Go ahead and do an 8x10. I think that'll be enough. I struggle. Sometimes I grow too much and it becomes too much food and too much to handle for them. We'll go ahead and... Should we do some dandelion trees? Yeah, of course. And I like to add a little 1 grid sized gap buffer between my plots. Just, I like it aesthetically. And then we'll go ahead and get some cloth blossom going. We don't need too much of this. We'll just do a 8x8, 8x7. And then I would like to do the corn as soon as we finish observing that. Looks like Umair is still researching it there. Go ahead and cut that down. We need some sticks. Why can I not find what I'm looking for? Go ahead and clear off our notification. So I canceled that because I realized we're harvesting it to make room for that farm plot. And for a moment I forgot that I was recording and I wasn't just playing the game by myself, so I wasn't talking. Sometimes I just like the game so much, I'm just kind of getting zoned in, you know? Ember is about to finish researching metal refinement. Excellent, we can build a furnace. That'll help because we still have 0 metal alloy. Now Ember is researching electricity. And it sounds like it's about to rain or storm. Raining again in the wet season. Who would have thought? We probably should have put their table underneath something so they don't have to get wet while they're just chilling, but you know, we're still learning. Still figuring out how this new update functions, how this new map functions. Realizing I forgot what all these little icons meant. Gotta toggle them back on. Had to get a little bit of a screenshot for the thumbnail. And we'll just wait for everyone to finish sleeping. I think maybe we'll go ahead and harvest that buttermelon when we wake up. That way we can have some other food that is not the cooked rations. And let's go ahead and cover the workbench there since it's gonna be raining a bunch. And maybe I'm now thinking maybe we should leave a gap there because I can't fill it. And then if someone's working on the workbench, or not the workbench, the research bench, then that wall's not gonna be there and they're gonna have disturbed sleep. So we'll go ahead and just move that shelter. There we go. I guess we could probably just put some more storage in there for now. Either way, it's going to be helpful. I'd really like to get a house going. Wooden fortifications. How do we do construction? I thought there was a construction research option. Have I not researched the requirement to do that? Where is it? I'm not seeing it on the list. Am I just overlooking it? Construction basics. I just saw. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do priority number 1 for that one, so we can get a house going. Thank you, Nova, for getting up bright and early to scavenge from that wreckage. Hugo is planting some buttermelons. And I think we need to add a cook stove. Trying to think if I need to, yeah, we'll go ahead and add it here so it's out of the way of the research station. Hugo has finished planting the buttermelons and is now planting the dandelion trees. It looks like all the cloth blossom has gotten too. Excellent. Go ahead and harvest this here. Get some sticks. And we'll see how everyone's doing for a little bit. Let them simulate, let them go. I wonder if there's clothing that does better in rain, like a rain jacket, you know, just something that's hydrophobic. Wonder if that's something we can research, because it's going to be a problem. See, like Nova over there just got a negative because she's soaking wet. That's going to be a problem in the wet season. I hope there's something we can do about that. Green cob, that's what it was called. Go ahead and get that planted. We'll do an 8x10. That should be enough farming for now. Go ahead and add our storage to the new shelter here. So we are out of storage. Anything else that I'm missing here? Maybe we could add a shooting target to add some more entertainment. We'll go ahead and add it further away from the shelter. I learned the hard way that sometimes people will just wake up in the middle of the night and start shooting it and disturbing everyone else's sleep, because I guess they get bored, but they don't realize that shooting a target right next to the bed is loud. But what can you do? Hugo planting all of the grain cob. And it is dinner time. My ear playing darts. Ember playing darts with Umair. Combat level up. Playing darts increases the combat level? I don't think I ever realized that. That's pretty cool. Everyone's sleeping. And we're just continuing to wait. I could speed this up in post, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make us wait together. Kind of like when you like are at a party and like your friend leaves, so you're like stuck talking to someone that you don't really know, and you're just like, what do I talk about right now? I don't even know anything about this guy. And you're just like kind of staring at each other like, what do we do? That's what's happening right now. Hey, look at that. Everyone's awake. Let's go ahead and continue playing the game. Go ahead and observe that twisted plant. And we need to harvest those buttermelons, don't we? Maybe we should wait for Hugo to plant though. I think you have to have the farming skill to harvest, right? I don't remember. Let's go ahead and see. Well, no one's doing it right now. I'm guessing Hugo is gonna go harvest. Yeah, Hugo's got the little harvest icon. He's gonna take care of that. Good old Hugo. Ember finishing up the shelter there. Umair finishing the research. Should be electricity, right? No, construction basics. I forgot we brought that to the front. We can start to build a home. We'll go ahead and get the floor going momentarily. Where are we gonna build it? Huge tropical tree, 250 wood. I want to observe that and plant that myself, but we'll do that when we're like running out of trees. For now, we have plenty of trees right there. Look at that, we've got some buttermelon to eat. Okay. Let's go ahead and soil floor, awful insulation. I think wood's probably gonna be our best bet. Metal has awful insulation, but we don't really have any stone. So we'll go ahead and do wood, I think. Strong support. Strong support. Yeah, we'll do wood. Put it right here where the buttermelons used to be. I think that's what we just harvested, right? Oh no, we harvested the one behind. 10 by 6. I think that'll work for just a first shelter. Go ahead and get. I want this off on the ground a little bit more. Why is this so flat? I'll go ahead and cancel. Oh, only canceled the single one. There we go. Okay, and we need to raise that foundation up just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like that. 12 by 6. And then we'll go ahead and add the stairs there. I'm thinking we'll have like a little bit of a patio or a porch kind of thing. Go for a little bit of an aesthetic vibe for it. Let's get you to cook some veggie soup with that buttermelon. We'll go ahead and get 5 going. Take some photos here. Maybe this will be our thumbnail. Whoa! No one's hurt though. That's good. We probably should get the lightning rod researched pretty quick, huh? I think that's being researched right now. Whoa! Yeah, we need to get that immediately. Hope no one gets struck by lightning. Really? I had to say something. Someone please go pick up Ember. Oh god, don't get struck again. We can't afford to lose someone already. Oh my goodness, we need to get the lightning rod, which we just got. We need the lightning rod now. I'm gonna put it by our shelters and the house, I think. Just so it covers them when they're working, like right here-ish. I think that's a good spot for it. And please build it like now. I don't need this tutorial. Build it! Or go to sleep, that's fine too, I guess. Alright, we need more research, and I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe tailoring? So maybe we can see if we can get some jackets to help protect us from the rain. Toolsmithing. Harvesting tools. Now that, I believe, is new. We'll do animal taming and then the long distance traveling because we might be able to get another survivor with the long distance. Oh my goodness. That just hit the research desk. We really need that lightning rod up pronto. After they're done sleeping, I'll have them put them up. Thank you, Ember, for waking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, build it. All right, we are safe. We've got some veggie soup now, so there's that. An unknown parasite is causing me fatigue and drowsiness. For now, there's no cure, but a skilled healer may be able to think of something. Oh, great. This is wonderful. This is exactly what I wanted. Hey, at least Hugo just reached farming level 5, so congratulations, Hugo. That's excellent news. We needed that. Pick me up right there. Nova is idling. Nova is no longer idling. She is transporting scrap metal. We have 100 buttermelon, 5 veggie soup. Hugo's enjoying some veggie soup there. So is Nova. Ember's back to researching. Why is no one working on the house? Insulted Ember's sense of humor. Construction. Why is... That's 3. We need you to be like higher, right? Ember, let's do 2 for that. Or 1. You can only build things now. Whines to Hugo about remaining stranded forever. What are these red plants? Big leafed plant. They get purple leaf. Why are they red then? I guess they could kind of be a little purple. Get some more trees going because we only have 280 wood and we're going to need some more to build the walls and the roof. Thank you, Ember. I know that you're hungry, but I appreciate your sacrifice to help build the foundation. You're building it in such a weird way. Why are you skipping so many parts? Okay, now it's gonna be a little better. And we have our foundation. Go ahead and get our walls down. We're gonna do wood here as well. And then I think we'll do like a 4x2 little porch area. We'll have like a couple seats on there. And then maybe like a railing kind of thing. Let's get our roof going. There we go. It'll be a covered porch too. I want the roof the other way though. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. Everyone's chipping in on the house right now, except for Ember, who is now shooting the target. It's their favorite pastime. That's good. Glad you're enjoying yourself there, Ember. Animal taming is at 79%. After that, I think we probably should do spaceship decommission or deconstruction. I don't remember what it was, but it'll allow us to get rid of that scrap that's right there and make room for other more important things. Everyone is now asleep and we will wait. And we'll build a tailoring bench. A tailoring bench? A tailor bench. Out of metal. Or wood. We'll do wood. switch things up. We got some rain or a thunderstorm coming in. Just rain. Not the worst thing. Everyone's having some breakfast. Everyone's soaking wet already. Animal taming has been researched, and Ember is completing the tailor station. Tailor bench. All right, so tops. Pants, the tops. Is there anything? A coat, a jacket. Maybe the jacket helps with it. Cold tolerance, heat tolerance, no. I don't know. I don't think anything protects against the water like that. Maybe we can research. Maybe it's something we research, not something that we have already. All right, we need some more wood. Please go ahead and chop that. Thank you very much. And we've got a lot of our walls being constructed now by Ember. Thank you very much for that. Looking for more things to add to make them happy, but I don't think we have anything right now. So we'll just go ahead and make them mine, right? Oh, that'll be helpful. Ember has reached construction level 4. That is wonderful news. We're about to have all of our walls completed. We need a door. Do a nice wood door. Trying to think where I could put it. Right. We'll just do it right. Straight line from the stairs. And Ember is starting to construct the roof. Look at that go up. That looks really nice. I like the little support there. The roof on the port. Good stuff. Lumiere is at risk of a meltdown, but we'll ignore that for now. We'll just do the wood in here to make it look nice. But I think I want to do something different on the outside. Maybe concrete or something like that. Stone, I should say. That doesn't really look that good with the wooden stairs, but we'll see how it looks when we get it in and make a judgment call then. The roof is almost done. It's so close. Everyone's having some dinner. And everyone is asleep. That is going to complete our first week. So I think that's where we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. We're going to go ahead and make episodes 1 week at a time, not in real life, but in game time. The next video for this will probably come out in the next few days, probably 3 or 4 days. So I hope to see you then. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Really helps with engagement, really helps the channel grow. If you're not already following me over on Twitch, links are down in the description. Also got links to my other socials, so please go drop a follow there, and I'll see you in the next video.